everyone, it's me, Phone, on What's Spurting here. Welcome to the postseason of the NBA. First up, we're starting off here strong, as we've got our biggest of the news as we are ready to take things on. As most of the teams are ready to compete in here, it's our biggest of the matchup that we are starting things off. But first, they have to pass in the play-in tournament. This is where we start things here before the NBA playoffs begin. This is April 16th, and if you all been wondering why we have two games, well, because we're ready to have some doubleheaders for you, and if you are ready for into this game, you'll be seeing the next two, or the 9 versus 10 seed by tomorrow, and then a couple of days, there'll be only one game between the Eastern Conference win to get in, and the Western Conference win to get in. But first, we are starting the Eastern Conference 7 versus 8 seed in a matchup. You may recall this one here as Orlando Magic have already faced against the Atlanta Hawks by the game of the night, but now they meet again for the next part of the game. These are the ones that we are about to be seeing things right between the Magic and the Atlanta Hawks. This is what happens now that makes it easy enough to change everything. But as of right now, the most of the seasons happen to be turning to be Orlando Magic. Last time, they were in the 5th seed between the last two of the teams here by the New York Knicks, but it was not enough to make the option that he pulled it up, and he didn't get a good win enough to get right to it. But let's find out what happens if they beat against Atlanta Hawks or if they get swamped out. There might be one option that could change everything. So you'll have to see what happens if anything goes in. And as right now, these are one of the teams that are about to be seeing things in. So are you ready to find out who wins this game? It's going to be a great one. As right now, the head coach is Quinn Snyder for the Hawks. We have Trae Young, Dyson Daniels, Zachary Wissarcher, then it's Mohamed Gayu, Onyeka Okongwu, and for the Magic, Jamal Mosley is the head coach for the Magic, with Corey Joseph, KCP of Contavious Carmelo-Payne, Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr. Now let's take you down to Kia Center. Tonight's matchup, as we're about to be seeing the commentators I have, is Boomer. He's also along with the other two. Across the other angle is Willie, and the third commentary of the crew, Ballpoint Pen. And we'll see you all later, everybody, for the post-game show. And then we'll get your second game underway soon, as you'll have the other side to give that one a better chance to have the Grizzlies face on against the other team of the Timberwolves. See y'all later, everybody. Enjoy the game. It's post-game time. Hi, everybody. I am Boomer, and I am here with my broadcast partner with Willie. And the center of the court, we have his valuable force, and my third commentator is Ballpoint Pen. Tonight's matchup, as we're about to be seeing the post-in of the play-in tournaments, the Hawks meet again against the Orlando Magic. Since recalling it for the game of the night, they now meet again to see what goes in. This is our big presentation of the NBA 2k25 postseason, as we're getting ready to get underway here at AMP for our biggest of the night. The 7 versus 8 seed is a first doubleheader of the game, and then we will be sending you over down toward the upper side. You may remember these players, now you do. For those of you who don't, we will have that one summed up here right after you by the start of the second quarter. And we are ready. Time to get started at Amway Center, now known as Kia Center. Joseph starts things off, now finds KCP. Right toward the outside, he now finds Banchero. Looks over. Carter Jr. with a layup drive. He makes that good job and flow. Carter Jr. makes his first bucket in a layup in reverse. Nice, great start here. I mean, this is what the presentation looks like. The Carter Jr. makes that one in a nice, easy flow. You know, easy way does happen. And that being said is, this really took some hard timing pressure. Doesn't really happen that much. I don't think there might be everything. Carter Jr. has the ball rebound. He'll get his first rebound of the night. Corey Joseph now finds again a Hopner. Hopner now finds it over to get to KCP. Ball stolen by Wissarcher. Here they come on a fast break. Daniels for three. This one sinks the triple over the outside, and this one will be the first three-pointer for Daniels. Starting off that strong, it doesn't mean anything, but they need to use a little bit of aggressive motion. The hard key hits, they're not going to get that one paid off. Now Hawker. For Daniels, and that one rolls in and out. With a rebound for Daniels, he gets his first rebound on his appearances against KCP. Here's a screen here. As a way he denies it. And here's Daniels. He'll spin around. Finding Ayu. Reverse drive. Good. That'll be another two-pointer for the Atlanta Hawks. That's Daniels with the assist. Here's Joseph. They're trying again all over the time, and they don't have an embarrassment to do this one again. They just need to give someone else a better communication skills. KCP, the drive-in cut. Good to the two. KCP gets his first bucket of the night. How do you feel about it now at KCP? That's a big start off that they're here to make it through. Now this guy used right toward the lane. He now finds Young. Young on the pass over to Congo with a slam down with two hands. As Trae Young puts up the assist. Nothing's going to get me cooperated afterwards. I mean, that Trae Young got a great piece of it unused to try to put up a dunk. And right up into the move, that's what happened with Trae Young. He found right open to make the dunk. Bancho. The pass over. It's been lost. And it's stolen by Young. Trying to battle for it. Left out of time. Gotta beat it. And it will not be enough. This will be a shot clock violation as the first turnover appears for Orlando. Here's the status for KCP of how he's done for this game. Well, I know that KCP's been really well. A dominant effort is not really what everybody been looking for. But all that happens now, they really got the point of it to make the figure. And because of how it happens with all the rest of the games, this makes it hard and simple. Nothing anybody special at it because they really are putting in with a better effort. So they're looking like they wanted to stick to the plan. Galileo, the fumble. Pass. Young for three. Denied by Joseph. That will be the first turnover for Atlanta. There's a revenge back here. That's a nice put in for Corey Joseph. What a blocker. That's what everybody's been taking it for. Yeah, you see what happens? Corey Joseph made a nice block to deny on Trae Young. Here's Hockner, got a drive, counted and one. That'll be the first take here for Hockner as he's got his first bucket to make the drive and the foul. Okonkwo with his first personal foul as they will count the bucket for two. Look what the pass made in here. That one happened with Corey Joseph, and this is what Hockner made it do. Here's a driving rate. This is a tackle. That's what makes it possible to make the perfect key in. First free throw coming up for Orlando Magic with only 3:51 left to go in the first quarter. Coming up with a loss in the last season of the game against the Timberwolves. There was no way to have that one coming back. But all as that happens, it doesn't make that one pay off at the end. Yeah, sometimes it's always that great. I mean, you know, when sometimes happens with Paolo Banchero and their team, they don't play it so well. And you know, this really gives them a better straight. I gotta say, for Hans Hockner, there's really been a one way to make the tight game to go for play. But I'm pretty sure he's gonna take all of his responsibility goes for him. Let's make it work. by Daniels. Daniels passes over to Young. Young with a shot, two-pointer. That misses off the top side of the target as this will be rained out of my Hockner. He's got his first rebound of the night with only 3:30 to go. As they will put it over by Wendell Carter Jr. Now has it back. The bounce pass now finds Banchero. Banchero dishes over. Carter Jr. up. Step up for two. That misses again. Banchero gets his own rebound. Carter Jr. layup in. And good to go. He will have his two-pointer to pick up the lead. Carter Jr.'s got his second bucket of the night. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. As Rezaker is now on Hockner. This three. Cut inbounding on the drive. He'll get it back. Fades. Up he goes. Rolls around the rim. Third chance. Pass to Okonkwo for three. And he got it. Just have it tied up for two. And a timeout will be given over by Orlando Magic with 2:47 to go. look at the passes out there, and there's really not much time you're going to do it out to, mate. I mean, there's no way that they're really trying to give it all out to me. They really have to give someone else a better chance at it. It makes that one too hard. I mean, there is no other way to get that one scrolled over. If you have one take, you've got to give it good. It's just what they always do for them. And the Magic is definitely another team. But it seemed like that the Atlanta Hawks really wanted to try to revenge this time. Looks like they're going to have to find out if they get back in. There may be a choice. If they go back in right in the seats, it may not be possible at all. This is what happens right now. They don't miss out on anything. The last postseason was definitely not really the best way for Atlanta to get back in. They really have to find their way. There's a new substitutions on the court as we're making new changes. Jonathan Isaac is on the court. He's with Anthony. The status here for league leaders about the assists in the games. They're in second place behind the Nuggets. It doesn't make anything use of aggressive afterwards. I mean, they've really shown up the better spirit, and they really have it all flying down to give out a better effort. Anthony up with the two. Nice D by Craigie. Craigie's got his first rebound of the night. Does so well. I mean, that Craigie is putting a nice defensive effort. This one really brings it off to a better strength. Fouls picked up on Black. Hubby's forced foul. Received foul on Orlando with 2:29 to go. Don't really play enough off-court. Dominic Barlow is really putting a better effort, and he's not getting so well in a comfortable space. That's what happens with Jonathan Isaac. He's trying tonight, but Black made that one in there, and this is why the fouls were picked off. Wallace at the free throw line, shooting two. This will be his first trip to the free throw line for Atlanta Hawks with 2:29 to go. Barlow trying to make it not possible out there, and he's never been making the free throws afterwards. Well, I could see that one. I mean, for Barlow, he's making it really well in a comfortable space, and because of what happens, they've really been seeing things what he's been going through. And sometimes what Dominic is really like a better way to have it in. And you know, for the better way that he's played for high school, I mean, he's definitely played in for by Duma. It's a better way that he's done for. And he definitely at the both at St. Joseph Preparation School in Philadelphia. Looks like he's now be able to like get into the game. Looks like his rookie season is going to be a better effort. I know. Does he make a huge difference out there or what? Oh, don't tell it anyone. I just really feel like that Garland may have it all. He might be showing how he can definitely handle. Well, let's see what he does now if he gets things done. On G. For G. And his screen. With the move around. The pass. It's taken over by Black. Anthony now gives it over to Harris this time. Slows down. Medatse up for two. Good. That will finish the two-pointer up and in. After Anthony with the assist. This is a quick pass for Medatse. Already. Didn't show anything with response. Well, now finds Craigie. Craigie watching the defensive effort. Here's Levert. Karis Levert passes to Craigie for three. And that one misses off the target. This one rebounds by Medatse. We'll slow things down with 90 seconds in the first quarter. Bounce pass now finds again to Anthony. Anthony pulls it back over to Getty Isaac. 8 to shoot. Here's Harris. On a pass to Isaac. Up for two. Good. Isaac up in the float on a teardrop. He has his first bucket in the game. By the playing in tournament, Jonathan Isaac is really well to give that one a big piece of it, and the key is nothing but they were able to. I know this really makes it happen. Everybody. Harris is fouled, and this will be on Karis Levert as he was heading to the free throw line shooting two. The last part of it wasn't really easy at all. I mean, what Karis Levert made him do for, I mean, the last part of the game was playing with the Cleveland Cavaliers. He was noticing that he was really all in a better effort, and what his quote made have done for, he has it going in for a lot of things to say, and he knows that he was definitely putting a lot of it. But sometimes he makes it challenging to make the difficulty. He really had a lot of surgery with that only problem. And with that, it doesn't really make him all what he does for. He was quoting on this one here, and you know what he just made him do? It just happens. Well, I gotta say now, this is when he makes a lot of like surgeries about this kidney. And he was noticing, he was saying, if it's game day, I'm thinking about the schemes. Think about the magic. And if it's practice, I think I know what film we're watching. And we will. Schemes at my role, and no schemes. This is what happens with preparations in games. That way, he will practice and emphasize the dedication. That's what he's proving his game is. And of course he does. I mean, that's what he was really been putting in there. What happened so far, their ball play bad. Always. Indeed so. Reggie takes the ball steal. Down to 45 seconds in the first quarter of the game as Reggie tries to give it over. Pass back to Mann. Terrence Mann for the Clippers looking for some big buckets here in the Bay tournament. And an offensive foul is picked on Barlow. Barlow with his first foul as will be changed over to Magic Ball. Not playing screen error. Nobody likes this on a better effort. You're not playing a wheel, you gotta turn it over. Matthews is checked in as LeVert moves over to point guard position. 33 seconds left remaining in the first quarter. And as Anthony tries for the three, triple range, no good. But that stays right toward it away. On his way toward the hustle. Matthews now finds Mann, he looks over to LeVert. LeVert trying to show for nowhere. Step back up. Barlow, what a great take by LeVert. As he rolls it over with the faded and the pass, he rolls that in. Oh, watch out now. That Barlow made that one slam it. Anthony, but I'd say, for the buzz meter, and this will roll off the rim. So it's a tie game to start the first quarter. Hawks and Magic. Hard game contest, but there will be a lead when we come back after the break. Welcome back as we're getting ready to start the second quarter at Orlando downtown. As right now the score's even 15-15. Big scores are in a big range out there, you guys. What do you think of how this will happen with the second? Well, it's going to be a really hard on a change, and what they all been speaking to, I think there's going to be a higher range. They're going to be starting things over and under. I believe it on, but they're going to do this one again. And for a police I bet they're going to keep fighting like they did. This is where the start of the second quarter. We start things underway as we are ready to go. Vitanze denies the shot. And Banchero with the rebound. I love that energy. That's what happened with Banchero after Vitanze with the block. De Silva is on the court. He's with on Ogden. And Banchero is right to her in the wing. And Vitanze in center. And finally it's Black. Totally for three to open the room. And this will be rebounded again by Orlando. Now it's the end zone court. He's with Trae Young. Trae Young selling it down. Up for the two. This one ball up for the jumper, no good. Back to Orlando the other way with 16 to go in the second to start the second quarter. Now as Banchero now finds Hockner. Hockner find a pass to Banchero. Banchero back to Hockner. Looks to Black. Black passes to De Silva. De Silva driving in for the two. And that will be no good. Mavis with a strong rebound and rolls it again to wrist ankle. It's Archer. On his finish, on the throwdown. That one rolls it in right toward the middle. Doesn't get stronger than that one out there. Wow. Ogden. The pass now finds again to Silva. Holding in. Finds again to Vitanze. Vitanze. More room. And he will make that one driving in. Vitanze. His second bucket of the game. Here's Young right toward the outside of the zone. Black on defending. The screen by Niang. No offensive putting in on the foul on the Atlanta Hawks. Whittaker on De Silva. With another screen. Nothing giving. And that one rolls the rebound. And Vitanze grabs it. Vitanze's got his second rebound of the night with under 5 minutes left remaining in the second. As the score still even. Wagner waits for her outside. He will have it again to Black. Black. Here's the finish. And the try scoops it in as Black gets his first bucket. Look at the pressure puts in the drive out there. Now Anthony Black is making an appearance. He's really on a great start. Looks like Yang for three. That rolls offside. And now it's Black with the rebound with only 4:23 to go. Black takes his time. So now we're not going to give to Hockner. Reporter from Valley LaForce talking from Mosley as his team. We've really been working very hard. And it's not what we're here to do for you, gentlemen. This is what we came to do. We have to practice. Every game makes sense. And because what happened with the last part of the game after the streak of the ending the series here by the Celtics, it doesn't mean to anybody that we really have to get to it. We really have to work on our own to get back here. This is what we have to play for, guys. Let's keep pushing. That's totally exactly what they all have to do. And you don't do anything, you're not going to get a credit key on your own. The Silva from outside, 5 to shoot over to Yang, and the shot goes in. Now he the Silva with his first bucket of the game. Now here's Young, right to over away, and he tries to look for the pass that by Yang. Yang in middle, trying good. Yang with a little bit of room after the defensive breakdown by the Magic, as Young with the assist. Well, this is what they don't do really often. I mean, Young just doesn't have the right move. Black now finds again to Hockner. Hockner passes to Black. Black rolls back to Hockner. 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ben Cho. Over to Yang. Step back good for Ben Cho. He's got his another 2-pointer, and the first bucket makes it in. Just looking how the key is happened with the, and because Ben Cho, he really took it off. Timeout given by the Atlanta Hawks with 2:45 to go in the first half of the game. Now, as we've said it before, as we are looking it over again, here's what the crew has been saying. Jonathan Isaac, despite on his feeling with the end of his series of the streak against the Celtics.
Just much love, much love. I appreciate it. Again, I know it's been a tough road. I know it's been a long road, and for the Magic fans to stick with me and await my return. It feels great, and I just want to win. I want to continue to work and bring a championship to this city, and that's what we're going to continue to do.
And you can tell definitely what happens with Jonathan Isaac. He really has it all. With the winning streak of it, it doesn't make any appearances to get all of it done. When he makes it after this, it's just anyway. It does happen much. It does happen. All that you have to do with the effort is give it all you can. To me, that anybody can definitely do it. It's just one of the people that can definitely do it. I think what you're making there, Boomer, he really makes us a great tension. On big speed, if the Magic wins, then it looks like they're going to have to rematch again with the Celtics in the regular season. They may never know what's going to happen. But unless they do so, it's going to be hard on the team. I agree. It looks like there might be a great chance opportunity. Let's see what they can do. Bring it on, I feel it. I got you guys. And the stats here is looking for steal games. They're 9.8 in the second place in the standings. Really so well. I mean, with the steals, it's definitely really all the ending of it. I really have to say now that they could definitely keep on climbing. Get over for the lead. Now it's the bird straight on Black. He has a chance on a step back there. And a 2-pointer, no good, as Hockner with his own rebound. Good defensive here for the Orlando team as now he gives it back to Hockner. Looks to Anthony, right around a layup. Too hard on a drive. We'll try it over again to Hockner. A lot of pressure here for the Orlando Magic. Harris rolls around, drive too hard in the rim. Rebounded by Crunchy, goes it over to Daniels. Just 2 minutes left remaining in the first half of the game. Daniels toward his own, 8 to 9. Ball's loose. Rebounded by Crunchy. Crunchy toward the wing, and he's fouled. That will be Hockner. But his first personal foul and first second team foul for Orlando. I don't know what the last touch made. It must have been on Banchero, or it must have been on Hockner. I don't know what just happened, but they didn't really seem to get it good. Hockner's fouled, and the free throw's coming up for Kip Pregi as he hit the free throw line shooting 2 to get things on the board. Get a close game. It's not always an easy one when you're doing for it. You have to make that simple enough, or else you're going to regret that one out of here. First free throw misses. Big Charlie's already been slamming in through here for Atlanta as they're trying to get a lot of free throws in. Doesn't make anything much better than that. Yes, indeed. I know that's true, but most likely they did not seem to be being played impossible. It's what sometimes happens. Atlanta Hawks did seem like they really are having a hard time. Don't get key over it if you're doing it. That's real. And you'll make the second free throw down to stick over to a 3-point lead for the Magic. Coming up will be the halftime report as we'll have Isbury Johnson along with Katie Jet Smith and Chad Neal for our first half statistics. Big scores here as we're putting in for Atlanta and for Magic. Even up. We'll see what happens with the second half once the halftime is finished. That's all here coming up after this. Fouls picked up on the Hawks. Nobody covers the dirt. This first foul. And their first team foul for Atlanta. Tore back the airway. I don't know what happened out there. That Cole Anthony really blew it in with the blockage. It really felt like, what's the cut going to matter? Didn't really see what's going in. I got a feeling that the problem is for Atlanta, they've really been stacked up. Not playing that well. Free throw coming up for the Atlanta Magic as they're trying to get up to a 5-point lead. Let's see if they can handle it to get over this. Anthony knocks out a first free throw. And definitely what happens with Cole Anthony, he really, that's all about it. And he's playing for a lot of his better status, and because of what he makes and do, he was also nicknamed it, and because he was listed, you all gotta say now, he's like a Cole, the biggest part of the game. And then he was definitely in the ACC all-freshman teams by 2020. Looks like he was really all giving it over, and he really had it all. Fun times out there. And it's a lifetime, of course it is. They've really been doing he was been on a separate. For any game that's happened, he really has done everything while he's been a company. I love his stats. What he does for Cole Anthony, it's a better dream on his own. Here's Anthony back on the outside as he tries to give over a better chance. Find a shoot. Gotta keep moving. Isaac with a 2 and good. Isaac with his second bucket. And it's Hawker with the assist. Look at the fans are pressuring in there. They're really a lot of deep situations here. They've really showing off their anything. Reggie. Here's the cut. Great screen effort for Gilliam as Reggie makes a drive. They're down by 4. Oh boy, they're holding the silence out there. Looks like the visiting team wants it even up. Hawker. Finish over to Anthony. Here's the cut. On the drive. No good. Well, the Minnesota rebound over to Kevin Krejci. Now puts another miss by Orlando Magic. Under 30 seconds in the first half. Tries over to get it Daniels. Nelson slides back, screen, spin around. Now he will try to handle it over. The pass to Levert. Levert up for 2. That stays out. The rebound by Daniels. And Isaac got a piece of it here, but it will stop here short. And it will end the first half here. 26-22 is the score. We will take a quick break, and we will get back to you soon. But as for now, just don't go anywhere. We'll be back with you soon.
With us now, coach, a critical role for this team scoring the ball. Why?
It had nothing to do with anything other than us being aggressive. Like walking the ball at the court. Whoever's got it, we've got to attack.
At least effort is something you can control. Thank you, coach.
All right, thanks, Ollie. Be back soon. After this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
it's
what?
a dandy.
My third grade teacher used to say that all the time.
That you're a dandy.
So this is a dandy of a class.
It is. And this is a dandy of a show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal.
So what's a dandelion? Well, basically that's what the class was.
A really cool line.
Got it.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and a score tie. in the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. What did you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Magic?
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots, something fancy, kind of like Shaq's suit.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
It's time to wake up. They came out unfocused, unmotivated, unprepared, and it shows terrible field goal percentage. They could be way ahead in this game if they were taking better shots.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
You've been watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. And if you're just joining us, we welcome you back here at Orlando in the O-Zone as we were getting ready to kick off the third quarter. Bit of a tight game situation out there as there's a bunch of teams on the scoring drought. Let's see what they can do if they can answer it back. For the Hawks and for the Magic, Corey Joseph with KCP, Hawkers with Balabanchoa, and it's Carter Jr. in center. Big start here as we're looking to see what goes in the pointer with the Magic. I'm talking for Valley LaForce as he talks to Quinn Snyder about it by the first half. This is what the team has been really doing for. We're really doing so well in the defense, guys, but there's a lot much harder work to do here for offense. We need to have a key and successful to get out in a better situation. Let's keep it up and get it. Yes, coaches are giving it all what they do for. I mean, what they really kept on coming. I know what they are doing. Make me playmakers. That's what it is. Here's Ogner. Right turn away now find Joseph. Joseph now finds it again at Carter Jr. Jr. Bancho slides back, now finds it again at Hogner. 6 minutes left. Only with the shot. Hogner up and good. Hogner's up for a 2-pointer in the late game. 7 points. 30-24 is a score. Look how the fans are reacting to it because of Hogner. He's making another 2-pointer. Looks great. Ball's loose. Rebounded by Recycler. Trying to get away from it. Pass to Daniels. And this will be a violation on a 3-second. That goes to a combo. This will be turned over to Magic Ball. Listen, this is nowhere to be used. You can't stay in the paint that long. If you're not doing it right, that means you're going to be out of the line and no good. Hawker. Here's the cut. Player drive good for Hawker. Here's his second bucket, and now he has 4 out of 5 field goals. 9 points. Oh, he's been like excellent out there. I mean, I've seen what's going in now. Hey, you really had it all coming in with a stink. Doesn't really see what he is. He really looks like he had it all coming. Now finds Hogner. Also the rebound now finds Balabancho. Bencho slides back. Trying to find a motion. The pass broken up. Time winding down. Bancho shot no good. Well, all of a sudden that light out there, I mean, they've really been looking like they were slowing things down. This doesn't really happen with most of the games. They've really been pushing it over. On the shot, rebound by Okongwu. He goes up and good. Okongwu with another 2-pointer. A 32-26 game. Tight in the net. Now here's Hawker. On the outside of the zone, that finds it again to Joseph. Joseph, Carter Jr. 42, good. And never on the outside, puts it in for the Magic. Carter's got 6 points this game, 34-26. The Lakers right to her in the wing. On the hard defense, good take here by Bancho as he grabs his own rebound. After a solid D by Pence Hawker. Oh, he's really been so well. How can he do for Hawker on his better chance? That's really standard choice. Bancho now finds Joseph. Joseph, the cut for the 2, and he will be knocked off of the rim as this will be Risaka with the rebound. Risaka's still in the cold on the play, but it looks like Trae Young wants it icy cold on a shot. Big drive and a turnaround. What a great play. As right now, Trae Young, he picks up another 2-pointer. Timeout given by Orlando Magic. Well, this is what the cut made in there. There's no travel, there's no coming in, and there's nothing to try to stop and slow down. You see, you don't think what you do for, it's more when you think. Trae Young has been an absolute star. give it all we can. The NBA on the play-in tournaments this week is brought to you by American Express. Don't live life without it. AT&T 5G. Connecting changes everything. And by Hotels.com. Find your perfect place somewhere. And here's the status right now as we're looking at Trae Young, how his game has been a better effort, how he's done on the other side of it.
Yeah, we know what we have to do. We know the position we're in, so we know we gotta just take care of business. I mean, obviously, I think if we win the next game, we're in the A spot. So we have to win the next game. So that's all it is, and we're just taking it one game at a time, and then we'll see where we end.
You know, doesn't make anything that clear. They were really making that Trae Young look much more affordable than he's been doing it for. He definitely whipped this thing slow. Nothing really stands out with the run and give that one a better effort. Anthony Black with another two-pointer. After the last 10 games, the steals only 45.3 as they were eaten up by Cleveland Cavaliers. Ooh, definitely got a very close one out there. I mean, I don't know what's going to change it in. The typical range is almost going to be impossible. Dante now finds it again, Black. Slows it down, now finds Batante in toward the middle. And up for two, another one for Batante for Magic. And now he rolls it over, now here's Young. You'll have to see what he can definitely do. Let's take another chance. Black on it. Yang with the screen. The pass to Yang. Up it goes. Batante denies a shot. 2 blocks in the game for Batante. And this guy's on the rebound. Oh, what a great slowdown. That's what happens with Miracle Pope. And this one gives to Batante. Nice block. Excellent effort. Black. Stack back. Over Yang. That's no good. Another missed by Orlando Magic. They are really been slowing things down. I don't know what's going on with them. They cannot be beaten until they get it done. Just 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. As our Black has it. Black now finds it over again. And that's the Silva's right toward the corner. Batante going right toward the middle. And towards zone. Give a no look, and he makes another 2-pointer for Batante. Timeout given by Atlanta Hawks. 1:47 left to remain in the third quarter. They're really been pushing on the beat out there. I mean, look how good they are. They've been looking at it everywhere. And speaking of which right now, as we're coming into the next part of the game, we're really seeing things about ACP. The last part of it was not always been the same as he really has shown up. This is what he came to do here to win. But all what happened with is that the contagious Cargo Pope, he does with all of everything. After playing with the Denver Nuggets, he was realizing that it was all that he did. Nothing really settles it down as he really makes it all great setup strength. And he definitely knows it. When KCP goes for the name, it definitely happens with anyone. And with all of that, Nikola Jokic was saying that LeBron was lived up to him. But as right now, KCP had a huge feeling by this conference finals that he's been doing it for the last several games in the postseason. And that one, it really turned out a mess. Well, I must say now, KCP has been doing so well. All key efforts. I mean, he's really winning. But as for now, he's really showing anybody that he's really been rooting for. I love this effort. I mean, it's just how amazing it is. Definitely the rest of it, he really took it over. And he went backwards. It's now a KCP going to get over to a magic ball. As that was turned over by Orlando. Oh, I don't know what happened out there. It looks like nobody's paying attention. And turn it over. Now Black will handle the ball with only 1:40 to go. When Snyder's still not looking good at his bare record to give it over to him. But he's going to try to find a harder way to get right toward him. Isaac. For the layup. Up and goes in. And it's Anthony with the assist. Black has been really doing so well. Nothing really sees anything. Isaac has been pulling up a better round. Yang for three. Good. Outside from the point of range. Tries to handle it back. Yang makes a three. Oh, this is definitely like a back-to-back place. Wow. They've really been showing up like nobody is here before. The Black now finds Anthony. Anthony looking to clock into time. Isaac trying to look for another move. Anthony. Over with the shot. That was it out. Yang with the rebound now finds Terrence Mann. Man on him. Ball's loose and out of bounds. This will be taken over, and now this will be magic ball. 36 seconds left in the third. Harris is checked in for Cole Anthony. As right now, this will be Orlando with only 36 seconds left in the third. There's De Silva. Off to Anthony. Anthony. A pass to Isaac. Up it goes, and a foul. Fucking one. What a take for Isaac as he counts that one in. Oh, that's a finger on the pen. What a great take out there. And this is what happens with George Yang. He makes another foul. That's above being played unresisted. This risky situation is not really turning to be out well. Isaac got a free throw line shooting one. And Yang seemed to be a little distressed. Not seeing anything that's going in for real as he has his second foul. Isaac makes the free throw. 3.8 seconds left in the third quarter. Trying to show how he does. LeBron. Watching the play screen. LeBron. Nowhere to go. Back set for two. And that one misses again. Isaac right the other way. And this will be coming down right toward the end of the quarter. Looking for right to the low goal. Tried it. But they didn't make it. And it's the third quarter. 45-33 run. Orlando, one more chance to get back in the postseason. They've been in the 5th seed by the last postseason, but it looks like they want to do it again. Will they survive, or will the Hawks strike back? Fourth quarter's next after this. You're watching the NBA Play-In Tournament on 2K Sports. And as a series puts in with the closing of the gap, it now brings to the fourth quarter in the O-Zone. Hope you're having fun with us, and we do too, as the first part of a doubleheader will be underway to finish it off with the first game. And the second game will be the Grizzlies against the Timberwolves. That'll be the next game underway soon. Keep your eyes on the next game. The next game's coverage starts at 9 o'clock on Son of Peace. Don't miss that one out in your next game. Young for three. After a bucket made by Paulo Banchero, he's got 5 buckets. 6 rebounds in this game. He's putting in a better effort. Looks like he was already open. I mean, he felt like, why not? Banchero now finds to get Anthony. Anthony tries to take over, now finds Banchero. Banchero passes over, now finds Anthony. Anthony, back stepper over Young. Nice deep take by Young as Yang takes it over with a rebound. And Young back the other way. Daniels. To a quarter. Trying to find an open gap. Scanning the floor. Open in. And it put back in. Puts in by a combo. On a reverse dunk. They are pulling a P. It's not over yet until you say so. Now Anthony. 5:45 left to go in the fourth. Now he rolls again to Banchero. Wants to make some new changes here. Now Carlo Pope will make some new changes. Finds over. Banchero up and good. Another 2-pointer. Dishes it in. He has 7. Now as Young will try to take the handoff and a timeout given by Atlanta. They are losing their control effort. 50-35 to score. They're beaten up by 25. Quinn Snyder's really liking showing up, and he's been not able to play at that time, but he really took a handle of his own feeling. Not a better chance. He really took anything. Don't forget, we have our next game coming up here, where you play in tournaments for our tonight's doubleheader, 7 versus the 8th seed. As right now, as we will be looking forward into, it'll be the Grizzlies as they will face on against the other team, the Timberwolves. As right at this moment, this will be all the games here that only on Son of Beats. 9 o'clock p.m. Make sure to mark your calendars down because that'll be the next game underway. If you're not subscribed to this channel, please do so now. We're almost reaching the 900 subscribers as we wanted to make a few seconds to make our way through 1,000 and for celebrating 10 years on this channel after a dedication after a loss by Chris Sonic Guy. He will have to see if he can make his continuation like to the end. Well, it's not always tough to be the end of it, but it really makes him a great change. I love his confidence. And that's been very that he was really doing for me. I mean, today, I think he's going to win. Now there's some new changes coming in right now for the 11 Hawks, and that's going to be the Magic. He has to take in. There's a couple players already on the big change. The Force are able to suck him by as we've been sucking it in. Trae Young's been able to try to make aggressive out there. He wants to show how it's done, a better situation. But now he has nowhere else he can play it in. He has been really like he's trying to get back into his own game to keep it from going. Clockers right toward the win. We're down to the final 5 minutes in the fourth quarter. And this game part of it is brought to you by Adidas. Joseph now finds the game with Caldwell Pope. Back to Joseph. Over with the shot. And no good. Another 2-pointer misses again for Orlando. They've been keeping on straight on a single digit. I mean, there is no way they can handle it now. They really messed things up. This is going to be happening out there. They need to get somebody else a better room. Nice cut for Daniels. Here, almost coming back down by 10. 4:25 left to go. There's a little cut motion. Close game. Joseph now finds again Wagner. Wagner looks again. Bancho. Over the layup and good. Bancho with 9 points in the game. 52-49 is the score. Now Daniels passes to EA. Young slides back. The pass to EA. Finds Chris Archer. Chris Archer watching in cut motion. The drive is no good. And he loses the one again. And Joe back the other way gives it over to Carter Jr. Jr. now finds again a Hawker. Hawker pass to Bencho. Bencho pushing his way in. Now finds him again over to Joseph. Joseph for 2. And bucket makes it in. Joseph with his first bucket in. He's been quiet out there for all 3 quarters, but now he's finally got the 4th. Yeah, it's been easy anyway. I mean, doesn't make that simple. I mean, I know it is. It doesn't. And he misses the number 1. Bencho's been working really hard now. Pressure makes sense. I know he's been doing really well. But let's see what the fact goes in. Bencho now finds the game back to Wagner. Wagner trying to reset the group. Bencho. Double fade. Finds Fred Hockner for 2. And that misses again. The 8. With another rebound out finding it over to Young. Here's Daniels. Here's the cut. Wide open look. That's no good again. Hockner is another rebound. Running right toward the other side of the court is KCP. Carter Jr. up for 2. And good! Carter Jr. with 8 points. 2:28 to go in the 4th. Timeout given by the Atlanta Hawks. As they're only pressuring it down, they lose their control. And the Magic are heading their back way to the postseason in the playoffs. At this point, they will be playing against the number 2 seed, the Boston Celtics. I'd say so now. I mean, Boston Celtics, defending champions of the NBA 2024 season. I feel like now, I've got a great feeling here that this might be a great rematch here to give it all they've got. What should I say now? Well, it's going to be a rematch day. Well, it may not be for another team. This is the team we're looking for. Magic and the Celtics will be a great matchup here. I can't wait. Same with me. It's really going to be easy that way. I mean, just have it over the can. I mean, it really makes it a better chain off than ever. Coming up will be the post-game show as we will have our real coverage on the status and going in with some total statistics and in-between box scores for the team comparisons and three-star players of the game. We'll be in between the Hawks and Orlando Magic. All games coming up here after the game. And now it's time to present the New Balance Player of the Game. Tonight's game of the night goes to Paolo Banchero. Banchero has always been a better absolute on the case for the Rookie of the Year. And now he's definitely been really well. It doesn't mean to make it all the difference that he makes. Bucket pointers are always great. I say Paolo Banchero has been really well. Not so what he does for it, but he makes it a cleanable when he does. He's looking to get back into his postseason. Let's see what he can do in the weeks ahead. Dennis, good way to drive, and he makes it up. 56-40 wins the score. Try to watch the team. Go down with the hustle. Here's Hawker. Toward away with Dotson. Dotson looks at Joseph. Final 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. As Hawker now fast again to Banchero. Over to Kalu. Great D by Gaida. Hussein now finds it again to Young. He's right to the corner. In the motion for the two. Solid D. Okungu can't get the rebound. Dotson rolls down. Joseph toward middle. No foul. And this will be another 3-pointer for Corey Joseph. 1:35 left in the fourth. Well, there's no foul to give it over here. I mean, nothing's on the hard contact. They're really been like it's just clean. And another miss play by Cypher. Caldwell Pope got a second rebound. And he now finds Dotson. Dante now finds it again over to get a Hawker. Banchero, right to her wing. Sidesteps it up and through. No good. Good D by Gayu. Recyker. Off to a couple. And the slowdown will be played into there to pay. Down to a final minute in a fourth to finish things up. And as a crowd, as they put it in, this is what happens. They win in the postseason, and it won't be anybody that gives it all what they have. It definitely doesn't. But if all you have to do for it is play hard with concentration. Final substitutions are coming in for the Magic and for the Hawks. 4 players are checked out, 4 players checked in. Final take as Sarah's man is right toward in the wing. And it goes the other way. Another offensive foul. That will be 2 fouls to get here. One for Paolo Banchero and the other for Gaia. Well, they don't play here. I mean, that's it. It's over. Now they're going to get them things scoring. The clock wind down. Hawkers right toward the wing. Slows down and finds Banchero. Banchero pass, now finds it over again. Joseph trying to shoot. Here's Bertante. And that misses again. 30 seconds left for the fourth quarter. Matthews. Toward wing. Finds Craig. To Craigie. And with the screen will not be given here. And the last game for the winner gives to Craigie. And that is it. Magic moving on to the postseason to play against the Boston Celtics, and they'll be playing at TD Garden by the start of the NBA playoffs. 58-45 is your final score as they move things on. You can't look at that. That makes it a happy day for Orlando Magic. And do say so. It's what they definitely do for anything can happen. And that's what you do here for the first part of a game of the doubleheader. I'll go along with my broadcast partner, I'm Boomer. This has been a presentation of the first doubleheader of the play-in tournaments. We'll see you next time. Take care, folks, and have a great night in Orlando. Alright, thank you guys so much. What a great game this is to start for Orlando Magic. They are heading their way to the playoffs again and again. Here's how you did with the total statistics. 55% for the field goals for Orlando, and it was 25 free-pointers for Atlanta Hawks. They only had 83 free-pointers. It was nowhere near that they made a match out of it because of this, made up an unstoppable on the force. Because of this point, Atlanta Hawks really had it all coming in down. Doesn't make anything good. 9 fast break points was put in for Atlanta Hawks. 40 points in the paint. Just about Orlando Magic. 6 second chance in the pointer. Didn't really think he was able to give it all what he does for. 26 and all for bench and assist. That's for Orlando. 11 offensive rebounds for Atlanta. 28 defensive rebounds for Orlando. Then it was only 2 steals for Atlanta Hawks. 4 blocks made for Orlando. And it was 4 turnovers that made it in there. Just 3 team fouls were being between Atlanta and Atlanta. Kind of like a heart of a matchup. 6 dunks for Hawks, 17 for biggest lead, and 15:41 was their time of possession. Now let's head you over to the other side, and we'll send it over to Wood Spoony. What's your take? Alright, thank you so much, Jimmy Phone. Now as I give it over right in between of it, here's what he did. For the 3-star players of the game, I will start it over with one of our biggest one here for our finishing one is Paolo Banchero, as he's the 3 for the New Balance player of the game. 9 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, and only made 4 out of 8 field goals. 1 3-pointer was made. 17 performance effort was not that bad, and definitely what they give it all, what they exemplifize, it doesn't make anything that good. Then the second star of the game, that goes to Franz Wagner, and he made 9 points, 4 rebounds with 5 assists, and he really took everything. Just 4 out of 6 field goals was not bad. And only 19 performance effort was the finishing that he done for. Didn't really think he was able to make that last, but that's what he made him do. I mean, the number 1 star goes to Onyeka Okongwu with 12 points, 3 rebounds, and only 6 out of 7 field goal range. He made that one an obsolete. 3 dunks. There's no joke to this point. 12 performance effort. He really been stamina-izing on the big pressure. It does happen what the way very fun. Give it all what you have. Well, that should do for the first part of the game. If you're waiting on the next game, get ready because that game will be starting at 9 o'clock sharp. Get your calendars ready because they'll be on the other side soon. Anyway, we're wrapping up the first game. See you all later, everyone, for the second game. Peace out for a while as the Eastern Conference Play-In Tournament dial of the 7 vs 8 seed. This is me, Phone, and Wood Spoony, signing out. See you all later, everybody, for the second game. And for those who aren't, thanks for watching. Take care. Good night.
If you don't, somebody will.